Hi guys! I know most of you have stocked up on your vegetables, and I'm here to give you a guide on how to properly store them so that you can extend their shelf life. For your greens, you want to maintain moisture but not too much moisture. So first get rid of any diseased leaves like so. Then wrap your veggies when they're a little bit damp in a clean tea towel. Trying to separate each bunch. Once you get to the end, you want to secure the ends with a rubber band, and also make sure that you don't overpack your leaves because they require ventilation. There, so place this in the fridge and it should be good to go for a couple of days. For onions and garlic, you want to store them in a cool, dry place and avoid storing them in plastic. For cut onions, place them in a dry, airtight container and place this in the fridge. For long-term storage of onions for up to 6 months, place them in either stockings or tights. Tie a knot to separate each onion until you end up with something like this, and your onions should keep fresh for about 6 months. Place tomatoes upside down on the counter to ripen, and tomatoes should only be placed in the fridge if they are overripe to prevent rotting. Cucumbers should first be dried, then placed in a mesh bag or in a produce bag in the fridge. Avoid storing cucumbers when they are wet. Bell peppers should first be dried, then placed in a bag that allows for air circulation. I'm using a brown bag in this case, and avoid washing them prior to storage. Cut the green tops off of carrots for lasting freshness and place them in a mesh bag lined with a damp paper towel. I'm going to spray this with some water and line the carrots. Alternatively, you could dip them in water every few days so that they don't go limp, and place this in the fridge. For broccoli, you want to make sure that it's free from moisture and store it in a bag that allows air circulation. I use a brown bag for this. For ginger, place it whole, wrapped in an air-free bag or container in the crisper drawer of your fridge. And if part of the ginger has been cut off, blot it with a paper towel before storage. For lemons and limes, you want to keep them chilled and protected from the air to preserve their juiciness. I'm storing mine in a brown bag. For sweet potatoes and pumpkin, store them in a cool, dark, dry place and away from any fruit. You can alternatively steam or boil your sweet potatoes, then place them in the fridge. If you enjoyed this video, it always means a lot if you take the time to give it a thumbs up. And let me know down in the comments section if you'd like to see other videos like this. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.